Obviously, Mike is a whole different story for everybody, regardless of your position or whatever.
Just to play against Chicago, that's the only time that my city really get a chance to see us play. Jordan was retired.
Michael, almost 2 years ago, you left basketball. You wanted to get away from the media. They had no more challenges. Less than 2 years, you're back.
One thing I kind of totally forgot, once I retired 18 months ago, was my love for the game of basketball. As much as I tried to stay away from the game, I mean, the more times that I played, the more times that my appetite got wet.
He didn't come back until, I think, maybe the last 20, 30 games of the season after All-Star break. So at the time, and we played them the very last game of the regular season, I believe. I ate my best meal. I got a good night's rest. I read that damn scout report a couple of times. I was just excited, man. I was ready to play, not only against him, but just to play against the Bulls, man.
Down low they go. Robinson in the lane, fades away, and hits. Back to Robinson. Baseline jump shot, Glenn Robinson hits.
So, I wasn't, I was like, okay, that's Mike, but I felt like I saw everybody. So I was like, I'm going to bust their ass. I played well. Actually, I had 36 that game. Plus, Jordan had number 45. So he looked a little different.
MJ stops, goes inside, was looking for Tony, going to the basket. Tony didn't do it. Robinson comes up. He'll take a three.
That wasn't the same Jordan. That wasn't the 23 Jordan.
Hey, well, we grew up
watching. But anyway, it was a big article in the paper, big dog, the rookie, he outscored Mike, this and that.
Looks down, finally finds Glenn Robinson with Jordan on him. Glenn Robinson with the turnaround. Robinson with the long deuce. And the basket as Robinson fades away and hits again. Day goes down low. Glenn Robinson for a three. Now wants to back in against MJ. Milwaukee fans love this one. Robinson with a rebound, put it in. In the middle, Glenn Robinson with a jumper. Back to Glenn Robinson. Robinson pushes off, gets the 15-footer to
go. And now, hey, let me finish now. When he came in, he didn't have no training camp. He just came in off the streets and started playing. So if you look at the numbers he was putting up there, that's kind of insane. But he had the full season now, training camp. He got a chance to get, everything in. And fellas, it was like he read that shit.
Next game, he had to make a point.
It was like he read that, man.
I got to make an example.
Man, the next season, when he, now keep in mind, he came
23.
In. Absolutely.
down the left side. Michael stops from 15. Tied at 23 now is Michael with Hancock on him. Backs his way in, spins, fades from 15. MJ's been quiet for a little while and ends that drought. MJ comes inside, fakes in the lane, fadeaway jumper. Yes, and it counts. Michael drops it home. Bounces down low. MJ fadeaway from 15 and hit. Up and down low. Not a bad pass. MJ's pretty good choice, too.
They take one here.
Shot clock.
A new 24, yeah.
MJ fadeaway jumper.
He almost broke Johnny Newman's ankle. But the Bulls do win it here.
Of course, he averaged about 45, 46 against us. But you know who had to pay. You know who had to eat most of them buckets? Ray.
Hard up and down the floor. Allen turns and looks. MJ hits again. Kicks it out. MJ fadeaway from 17. Knocks it in. Over to MJ on the wing. Saw him hanging onto those shorts for a minute from 15 and a fadeaway.
Right. Not me.
Ray Allen, tough job for a young rookie to walk out and face a legend. That's a legend, and you're playing with his equipment all the time. Right. Everybody knows who Air is, right?
Because Mike wanted to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Was he mean to you?
No, he wasn't. He actually killed me slowly. And yeah, he would comment to the coach, he's actually doing a great job out here. And meanwhile, he's pouring in 45.
Wait, he's talking to your coaches?
Yeah, I remember Chris Ford, he's yelling at me. Chris Ford's yelling the whole time, like, rookie, get in front of him, get in front of him. And I'm fronting him on the post, and MJ just kind of slowly kind of glides across the floor, and he gets the ball and shakes and scores. And I did everything the game plan said, and then there's a break in action. We're sitting there, and, you know, Chris Ford is just down there just hammering me, and MJ was like, he's doing a great job, coach. He's actually doing a great job. Meanwhile, he's got 45 on the books. So I was like, yeah.
Hey, but look, that's why Ray to his credit, why look, AKA Jesus Shuttleworth, that's why he's the first, he's Mr. Jordan Brand. MJ said, you know what? You worthy. I'm gonna make you the first one. He the first member of the whole Elite League Assassins that Jordan started creating. Mike grabbed him first.
Yeah.
I played against him, and, MJ just had everything, from mid-range to three-point to post-up game, and he could score and dominate in each position. And defensively, he was a two-way player. Defensively, he was incredible and just as dominant.
Did you think that Mike didn't want you taken out because he had 45 in the books? Like he wanted you to guard him?
No, I honestly believe that he didn't think that anybody could stop him. He can score whenever he wanted to score, wherever he wanted to score. So it didn't matter what I did out on the floor. He was going to get his touches. He was going to get his points. I played in between both those eras, and the rules were totally different. Like, you can't touch a guy now. A guy will go to the free throw line 20, 25 times a game just off of ticky-tack stuff.
But it used to, and Phil Jackson said this when he was promoting his book years ago. If Mike played today, he would average 45 in his prime.
Easy.
You believe that?
Mm-hmm. It's just not a comparison. To compare what we do now, what's going on now, to what's happened in the 80s and the 90s.
When it get down to just the killer mentality and the killer instinct, can't nobody get up in that room with Kobe and MJ. They belong in that room by their damn self. Right. Can't nobody come up in there. Like when you talk about the set of what they bring to the table and how, like, what, I fight you, I score 60 on you, you know what I'm saying? I lock you down. Like, they by themselves. They by themselves in that room. Can't nobody else grace that joint with them.
Right.